What's up, guys? Coach Derek here, bringing you your workout of the day. Also got the lovely Coach Rick here to do a little demoing. Please remember to share with your friends and like us on YouTube. Let's go ahead and talk about that workout. Today's workout, we have two portions. We have a push-pull strength followed by a push-pull conditioning. But before we get into any of that, we're going to talk about that warm-up. For today's warm-up, we have 5 sets of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. All right, so on minute 1, we got deadlifts for 20 seconds. We'll take a 10-second break after that, and we'll go right into 20 seconds of burpees or up-downs. All right, so for these deadlifts today, Coach Rick's going to make his way to those dumbbells. He's going to put them in that suitcase position, meaning they're out at the side. He's going to start off with that nice flat back, keeping those weights nice and close to him, and he's going to squeeze that butt and stand. Notice he's not overly arching in that back. That back's nice and flat, and he's going to start that stand. If we do not have dumbbells today, no worries, you all. We'll find us a backpack, and we're going to start that movement off the same way. Nice flat back here, keeping that weight nice and close, and squeezing that butt to stand. All right. From there, we'll take 10 seconds of rest, and we'll go right into those burpees. So this is what the burpee looks like. Beautiful Coach wrist. If you notice, his chest hit the ground, thighs hit the ground, hips snap, he gets nice and vertical. Our progressions for the burpee here at CFK, we like to start people off with that elevated kickback. On that elevated kickback, he's going to place those hands, kick those feet out into that plank position, and he's going to snap those hips, getting right back to that athletic position. Notice those shoulders are stacked over those wrists still. All right, if that feels good, we'll get that apparatus out the way. From there, we'll drop down to the regular kickback. So no elevated here, just regular kickback, still keeping that nice tight midline, kicking those legs back, snapping them right back to those hands and getting nice and tall. And then the final movement, of course, is that burpee. So once you finished up with all that, you all will get us 5 sets of those. Remember, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and then we'll get into this push and pull strength. For our push and pull strength portion of today's workout, we're looking at 5 sets of 90 seconds of tempo work. On that first 45 seconds, we have tempo deadlifts with a tempo scheme of 1, 1, 1, 1, followed by 45 seconds of tempo good mornings, keeping that same tempo of 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, so what that looks like for these tempo deadlifts today, Coach Rick's going to make his way to those dumbbells, pick them up suitcase style. He starts off with that nice flat back like we talked about in the warm-up. From here, you all, he's going up 1 second, starting off 1 second at the bottom, 1 second on the way up, 1 second pause at the top, and then 1 second back on that descend. All right? Once we finish up with that, 45 seconds, we're going right into those tempo good mornings. Coach Rick here is going to get that dumbbell loaded up on that backside. From here, he's going to shoot those hips straight back to that wall, loading up those hamstrings, and he's going to keep that tempo of 1 second down, 1 second pause at the bottom, 1 second up, 1 second pause at the top for 45 seconds. All right. If we don't have that dumbbell today, no worries, you all. We can definitely use that backpack. But if we're using that backpack, we're going to keep that tempo the same, starting off with that 1 second down. Notice that nice flat back. The movement looks exactly the same. And we're going to keep that tempo. 1 second at the bottom, 1 second on the way up, 1 second pause at the top, and then 1 second down. After 45 seconds of that, we're putting that thing right back on that back, and we're going to get us 1 second down, 1 second pause at the bottom, 1 second on the way up, and 1 second pause at the top. All right, that's what those tempos look like today, you all. Let's keep those tempos true, and I'll see you here for the push and pull conditioning. For our push and pull conditioning portion of today's workout, we're going to start off with 10 minutes of work, followed by a 3-minute rest, and then we're going to a 5-minute EMOM. But for that first 10 minutes, we got 2 minutes of a plank hold, followed by 2 minutes of deadlifts, right into 2 minutes of a push press, then right back into 2 minutes of deadlifts, and then we'll finish with another 2 minutes of plank holds. We've already talked about the deadlift today, so I'm going to go ahead and cover that plank hold and that push press. So Coach Rick is going to come down here, and this is what a plank hold looks like. He has those shoulders stacked over those wrists, squeezing that core, that butt, everything's activated right now. All right, so we got a couple options here. From here, that feels good, we can absolutely go down to our elbows as well. So still getting some really good work here. We've got that core nice and tight, squeezing that butt. We're still activated, we're still rocking out. If we want to scale up today and make this even more difficult, you You can absolutely do that. He's gonna come up, get more of a rock forward. Notice he's on the tippy toes of those feet. His core is still tight. He's still in that hollow position. Looks great. A little bit more challenging. All right. For our push press, Coach Rick is going to demo a couple of push press for us, show you what those look like, and then we'll break this movement down. Thank you, Coach Rick. So from here you all, we're going to go ahead and break this movement down. So first thing you notice is he's got a head of a dumbbell on his shoulders, the other head of the dumbbell is out in that frontal plane. He's got those elbows down, ready to drive. From here, we're going to go right into a vertical dip. So nice slight vertical dip. From here, he's going to shoot straight up, driving those hips to full extension, and he's going to pop those dumbbells over top. Notice at the top of this, he's got those dumbbells fully locked out, straight arms, and those biceps are next to those ears. All right? So if we don't have dumbbells today, you all, no worries. Perform that same movement with that bag as well. We'll start off exactly the same way. Bag nice and close to him in that position. We'll get that vertical dip, aggressive hip extension, and we're punching over top. For our EMOM of 5 minutes, so every minute on the minute for 5 minutes, we're looking at 30 seconds of push-ups right into 30 seconds of planks. That's an extremely long time to hold that active position for a whole minute, 5 minutes at that. So we can definitely go 20 seconds of work, followed by 10 seconds of rest, and then 20 seconds of planks, followed by 10 seconds of rest for that minute. This is what these movements look like. For the push-up today, he's going to keep those elbows nice and close. He's got that shoulders stacked over there, and he's going to press away from that ground, keeping that core nice and tight. Once he finishes up with 30 seconds of those, we're going to get into that plank position, making sure we're actively pressing from the ground, squeezing that core and that butt. All right? So from there, for our progressions on these, we can definitely go with that elevated push-up. So for the elevated push-up, same thing, keeping those elbows nice and close to the body, squeezing that core, and we're getting fully locked out at the top. And from there, you can definitely go right into the plank as well, keeping that same technique. All right, so shoulders stacked over those wrists, core is nice and tight, still squeezing that butt. Hey guys, thanks for rocking out with us. Remember, our mission here at CFK is to inspire fitter Knoxville, so please feel free to share and like us on YouTube, and we'll see you all next time. Thanks.